Well, I guess I'll take this opportunity to grind up my weeds. Yeah? Scotty left me with a pretty decent sized nug of some absolutely fucking awesome dank ass White Widow. So that's what we doing. Paul's ego name is available. 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 What's up, guys? You calling me gay? That's not the smart way to do it, dude. That's not cool. You can't be doing that, man. It's sad that you are begging for money, you cunt Jew. Am I begging for money? Did I have like a fucking lapse in consciousness or something? Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? How's my back? It's okay. What's wrong with my hair? I don't know, dude. It's a good question. I think it's too long. I think it needs to be chopped off. I'm getting kind of sick of the hair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You love how nice this chat is? Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Them early morning videos. Eastern Washington. What's waiting for me in Eastern Washington, dude? What and how? Nothing. Just waking up there in the UK, huh? Just dessert. Okay. I do this on my phone, yeah. What kind of music am I listening to? I listen to a lot of fucking synth wave and stuff like that recently. Am I turning into Egghead? No. Egghead is turning into me. I did monetize my channel, yeah. I did indeed. The channel is now, for the first time ever, monetized. I think Super Chat might work. And all is right with the world. Changed your channel name, yeah. Rebranded a little bit. You got a fucking head of hair like Egghead. I sold out? Oh yeah, dude. I sold out. It might be easier to do, but I like doing it on the phone because this allows me to get familiar with this interface because I plan on doing a lot of this mobile. Super chat won't work. Well, not everything is perfect. Ideology. Do a stroke? What the fuck, dude? How about no, dude? How about no stroke for you? No stroke for you, dude. Let's see. YouTube settings. Let's go here. We'll just check everything out. Okay. Okay. Status next to monetization. Disabled. Monetization on this account has been disabled. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Sorry guys, having to. Yeah, I'm looking into it. I don't know what's going on. Super chat is unavailable. Oh well. We'll get it fixed out. I'm sure it'll be fixed up eventually. Let's see. Channel, I think. I have no guideline strikes or copyright strikes. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I should just check my email and see if there's anything there. Yeah. Let's see. Which one? Oh, God's soapy asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is... Okay, this is too good. So monetization on my channel was disabled because as it was chewing through my videos to look at, which ones it could monetize, it found one in one of my old videos called God's Soapy Asshole. So let's just unlist this or private it. There we go. So let's save that. What the fuck, man? That was insane. God's Soapy Asshole, dude. I may have to just rename it or something. Okay. Let's see. Content or video details may not be advertiser friendly. That's fine. So I'm not taking that off, right? So let's see. How to turn it on. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This is pretty funny. God's soapy asshole, man. So, yeah, some of these are... I've got copyrighted content, but we're not trying to monetize those. Alright, so let's see here. What a pain in the fucking ass, dude. Channel. I mean, like, it's so fucking, it's such a pain in the ass. There is no monetization icon. Okay. No, dude, I'm not trying to troubleshoot. Okay. Okay. Monetization criteria. Okay. Okay. So it's saying, let's see. All right. So I can understand that my channel was, okay, let's see. If you believe that the content is ready, you can request an additional review below. Okay. This is so fucking stupid. Old ass fucking video has apparently like fucked up the monetization of my channel because it had the word asshole in the title. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's see. Let's go back. Okay. That video, God's soapy asshole, dude. Who knew? It was just a video where I like asked Christians, and I think I never got a good answer. Like about God watching them as they sudsed up their asshole. And if they thought that was weird at all. Okay. Let's see. Let's rename it something here. Okay. So let's go back here. Okay. Whatever, dude. With stupid bullshit. Like, let's see. Already done that. Let's see. Click below. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Do a fart, dude? Don't tell me to do a fart. What? Okay. There it goes. Okay. Let's take a look and see what happens. It's doing its thing. Are babies made when a Muslim situation and a Christian individual do a doggy and a missionary? No, they don't do a doggy and missionary individual. They do a doggy situation and a missionary individual. And then a skeleton popped out. Okay. View report. Okay. Yeah. That's fine, because those all had things on them. Yep. Can somebody take a look, like refresh and see if Super Chat works now? I think it might. Let's see. Monetization enabled. Okay. No. Cool. That's awesome. Are you going to keep using the name Paul's Ego for other services, or is Paul's Ego? No, I mean, that's kind of what I go by. That's what I bill myself as. I just thought that the channel should probably be named what it is. It's no longer really just a Paul's Ego channel. It's going to be a place for all of us to come and do these types of streams whenever the fuck we want. So that's kind of the idea. So yeah, man. Michael is really mad. Is somebody really mad? You can kill with a smile, you can wound with your eyes. You can burn my face with your passionate lies. You can bring out the best and the worst you can be. He hides like a child, but he's always Paul's ego to me. You're really mad. I'm really mad too, man. Oh, he takes care of himself. He's ahead of his time. Oh, and you'll never give up. And he'll never give in. He just changes his mind. You can lie to your face. You can love me or leave me. Oh. Thank you, Zorgon, for the $2, dude. I guess Super Chat does work after all. Although I didn't see it here, so I guess I've got to like... all. Oh, I can put it to like Super Chat only. I would never do such an awful thing, though. Oh yeah, dude, that story, like, the details, like, just the shadiness that obviously went on there was just awful. Injecting more of the weeds. I don't play any instruments with any noticeable proficiency. Like, I can tinker around on a guitar, I can tinker around on a piano. I played trumpet reasonably well when I was a kid, but it's been many years since I've even picked one up. So, singing was always the thing that I was most musically inclined towards, but my voice is not the greatest. An Apple Nasty return tour, dude. That'd be pretty dope. A reunion tour for Apple Nasty in LA, dude. 5 nights. 1 time only. 5 shows. Apple Nasty. I'd go. Black and Micro. What were you thinking when you spoke that gibberish during the lightsaber hypothesis? You talking about the whip one? Dude, I already explained that shit, dude. I'll explain it one more time, though. Check it. What I was saying is, if I was on a train platform that was going really fast this way and I was standing on the edge of it like this, going backwards, and my ass was out. See what I'm saying? And we're going... And then somebody was standing alongside as the train came, right? And they whipped into it as I passed by. That would hurt a lot worse. That's all I was saying. And the reason I brought it up was because the burrito breaking TJ's window thing. Like, the reason was because it got thrown out of a car that was going the other direction. So the opposite force made it... You know what I mean? Yeah, walking into a punch or... Yeah. I think, like, you know, compounds impact or compounds the, like, acceleration or... It's a physics thing. Yeah, dude. Opposite force and all that. Mega Drew. Oh, dude, Mega Droogie. Thank you, dude. The true Hobbit fashion you're giving to me. What a nice guy. Happy birthday, man. That's very cool of you. Yeah, dude, my birthday's coming up too. So, April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. I'll probably do one of these on April Fool's. I plan on doing kind of like a low-key birthday party. It's like probably just me and Ashley and her friend Krista and maybe TJ or Scotty if they'd like to come, or Chelsea. But I think it'll be fun. I look way happier. Thank you, man. We're doing real well. Thank you. Can you tell us more about the paranormal shit that happened that time you shared a room with T? Dude, it was fake, dude. But it was crazy because, like, they lied so well about it. And Chelsea was in on it, too. That was really what sold it for me. I think if it had just been TJ, he wouldn't have been able to hold it together. But Chelsea, dude, came through like a champ. She was like, I have no idea. I don't know how she kept from busting up. Well, I was like, dude, I tried to hang shit today. I've got these these gorilla hooks because the shit that I have to hang is really heavy. Like, I've got a lot of heavy. Here, why don't we go through the shit that's gonna be on my walls? That'll be kind of fun, won't it? We'll just go through my stack of stuff. So here's my stack of art. You see my Lebowski poster back there. It was in a glass frame that broke during shipping. So I have to get a new frame for the Lebowski poster. But let's move my Wii U. So I've got Philip Seymour Hoffman's Rolling Stone, the death announcement Rolling Stone. Phil Helene's. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That'd be awesome, Johnny. I love Phil Helene's. And then I've got this, which I've told people about this before, but this is a pretty funny headline. So I was in the newspaper. This is from the Fresno Bee. And check out this headline. What the fuck? God damn it. God. Anyway. But this is a framed copy of that they sent me. Let's go through this stack of shit, man. Oh, this is cool. So my dad painted this for me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then, like, look, dude, my friend John was Raphael, I was Leonardo, and my sister was April. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, so this, I can just move out of the way. Ooh, okay. So put it over here. These are actually monitors. Okay. Moving on. This is pretty cool. This is an aerial photograph of the house that I grew up in. And as you can see here, this is like the country house that I grew up in. This pasture back here, my horse Sugar Baby lived there. And then right here is the beginnings of Kid Town. My dad built this, it's basically like a playhouse for us kids. This eventually extended out way farther than this. But this is the first part of Kid Town. And there's my dad's Jeep right there, parked. My dad's old truck. It's kind of hard to get an angle on it because of the shadow right now. My dad's old truck there. And then this is that pool that eventually stagnated, that filled with frogs. And me and my friend John buried a bunch of them alive, I guess. that was pretty cool. Okay. Let's put that off to the side here. Oh, we're getting to the heavy shit. So I've got 3 framed dolly prints here. 5. Oh, well, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that, dude. This is Explosion. So I've got this one framed and ready to go up. Just need a place to hang it. Let's put it over here for a sec. Okay. This was some promotional shit. So I got this after a run on this show, Canyon Suite, which was written by Chuck Irvin and directed by Brad Meyer. And he wrote, "Paul, you're a joy to work with." And appreciatively, Brad Meyer, December 2nd, 2005. So this was the last stage show that I did. Actually, not true. This was the last stage show that I did. So this is a framed handout to the Diviners, which was a show that I did at Fresno State. Another one directed by Brad Myers. And then this was a show I was in called Anna in the Tropics. And directed by Chuck Irvin. He was one of my favorite directors to work with. This was a City College show. And then down underneath here is my dolly print that broke. So the glass broke on this, but this is, The Persistence of Memory, which is a very famous dolly painting, the soft watches and whatnot. I'm probably just going to have to get another print too, because in breaking you can see the print got scuffed up pretty badly here. Really badly right here by the watch. So I'm probably just going to have to get rid of this print and get a new one, unfortunately. I've had this print for a long time. And this is my favorite dolly painting, 1 Second Before Awakening. And I've got that framed here as well. So that's all the shit that I have right now that I'm waiting to put up on my walls. Oh, and obviously this dude here, which is the David Cardew painting of me. Anyhow. Oh shit, yeah, look at shit too. Stuff for the new Creepypasta channel. So my audio interface got here today, and this thing is just beautiful. Beautiful, like old analog knobs, so smooth, like 2-track audio interface. And then for the vocals, I got an EV200, which this is the nicest microphone I've ever owned in my life. This is a vocal performance mic usually used on singers, voice acting, etc., etc., etc. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful mic. And I've got part of my little recording booth here. This is one of those little personal recording stands that I'm getting set up. So we're working on it. We are working on it. We should have a pretty high mid-range vocal recording studio when we're done, which is going to allow me to crank out some really nice sounding creepypastas. So yeah, man, pretty excited. Moving on. Dude, is Porm Jorm up in here, dude? Porm Jorm Gorm Jorb. Porm Jorm, dude. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. I love Exploded Head. Yeah, I might actually get a couple more prints and Get some different ones. I really like the least favorite print that I had was the one that got damaged. So I guess that was just the luck of the draw. But The Persistence of Memory is a beautiful painting, but it's a very stereotypical Dali painting, and there are many other ones that I like more. Dinor has arrived, yeah. He's arrived to say what's up to you guys. What's up? What's up? You saying hello? You say hello. I say hello. I didn't live in that house for very long. My parents lived there with us kids until I was about 7 or 8 years old, and then my parents got a divorce and we lost everything. Bankruptcy, horrible. Like I lived in a camper shell for almost a year after that house, and then we lived in apartments and lived with my grandparents for a while, and so it was cool while I was there. A big piece of land to run around on was really neat as a kid. But there's a man behind you. You know, sometimes people walk right by this window, you know. The only creepy thing about it is that I'm on the second floor. Spoopy, dude. Spoopy. Did divorce cost your family all its money? No. My parents were in a car accident. I've talked about this car accident before, in which both of them almost died. And because of that car accident, they had to take extended leaves of absence from work. And this was the 80s. And there was a period of time where they were not getting paid while they convalesced. And they could not pay their bills, could not pay their mortgage, and had to file for bankruptcy. During that bankruptcy, the divorce happened. After the divorce, the bankruptcy was processed, and both sides of the family were basically left with nothing. And that's how it worked. What's the story behind the picture of you with the Bible and the snake? That's from a show that I did called what was the name of that show? Handler, which it's a show about snake handling, Eastern Ozark Christians that kind of believe that, you know, they handle snakes and shit. They take very literally one little, you know, part of the Bible that deals with and he shall take up vipers, he shall take up poisonous vipers and handle these vipers, and the vipers shall not bite them, and the venom shall not poison them. The screen is going to go dark for just 1 second while I check something. Okay, we should be back now. Why are you closed? Why are you closed? If you could stop time, do you think objects could still be displaced, like a flying bullet? Would you still be able to move it? It's a good question, because, like, if time is frozen, how would you interact outside of time with something? Like, so if you could pause time, Hold on. Since we've apparently started this now, let's just go ahead and admit what this is. This is balls deep. If you could pause time, what would be... See, I don't... This is one of those things that I would love to ask, like JF or a theoretical physicist. Because is the ability to move something that is paused in time, would you grab that bullet and just not be able to move it because time is not moving, and that would... That item being locked in time and you not being locked in time, you know, even if you saw that bullet floating there and grabbed it with your hand... You know what I mean? Or would you just be able to grab the bullet and point it back at the person that shot it, you know, put it right in front of their forehead and then unpause time and they just... I don't know. It's a good question. If time was paused, you would be paused too, presumably. This is a hard... Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the idea is that you can pause time, but act outside of that pause. Who could replace Hugh Jackman as Wolverine? Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy would do a really good job. Also, the dude, I don't know what his name is, but the dude that played the comedian in the Watchmen movie, that dude would be pretty dope as well. I think either one of those guys would be the first people that I'd want to read for the part. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, thank you. I have never smoked DMT. No. Time is understood as a dimension in physics. If you were able to move the bullet in time, you would be moving it in another dimension. Right, but then if I were to unpause time, would that bullet continue its trajectory no matter which way I pointed it? Or would the bullet be disturbed by my interaction with it in time and fall to the ground harmlessly? Oh, thank you, Como Freak. Nobody rules hypothesis. The weed rules hypothesis, my friend. The weed keeps us talking. Gave Paul Monet. Oh shit. Let me just check. Did I miss somebody giving me Monet? Yeah, people be giving Monet, dude. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. You want to elaborate? When the semen has 3 grams of protein. I don't know, dude. We're not going to talk about semen. If you could pause time before you were killed by something, but you couldn't modify anything, how long, in your perspective, would you stay frozen? So if I was like pausing time right as the bullet was going to go right here, I'd probably just unpause it immediately. Like, maybe not immediately, but I'd just go like, okay, look, dude, there's nothing I can do to change this. 3, 2, 1, go. I wouldn't want to hang out there for like aeons staring at the death. If there's nothing I could do to change it, dude, just unpause that shit. If I send in Hyperspace Theory by Michio Kaku to DP, would you want it? I'd read it for sure. I think we actually own it. Somebody sent it, but I don't know where it went. That was back when they were in Ohio. So, is it just how we perceive our environment being affected by how our planet? I don't know, man. I don't know. Dying slowly as the bullet entered you over the course of many years. Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Hello, I'm from the year 2777. You cannot let Donald Trump win. His continuance, apparently you can't spell in 2077. The continuance ineptitude will cause the nuclear destruction of the world 60 years from now. After years of demagogues. Wow, dude. You'd think that you could type a more concise message than that if you came all the way from the fucking future to warn me about Donald Trump, bro. Autocorrect doesn't exist in the future. Bro, chill. My favorite Nirvana album, that's not a really deep question, but it's Incesticide. If you could turn your hair into the universe's dankest weed, no, dude, I wouldn't want to turn all my hair into weed, dude. I mean, maybe I'd do it all at once. Yes. Weed Monet. Are you ever going to write some of your shit down and make it into something? What are you talking about? Like the stuff that I write? I mean, yeah, dude. I'd love to make some of that stuff public. Sure, I don't know if I really have any ambitions of writing a book. The London attacker was named, and he's Muslim. Okay. Well, that's not shocking. Time travel would require the reversing of a reaction, and to travel through it, even on the most basic level, would require knowing where the sun and earth were in space at that time. Fuck me, dude. It's just retarded. Well, right now it's a myth, Ribeye Jenkins. But back in the day, people used to watch like Star Trek and go, hooey, those little handheld computers and small communications devices. Hooey fooey. Do you think we live in a virtual reality? No, I don't. If you found out a loved one was going to die, would you inform them, thus changing the future? Or would you rather not fuck with that? I don't think I'd be able to help fucking with the time continuance, you know what I mean? Like if somebody I loved, if I went in the future and was witnessing like the moment somebody I loved dying, I'd warn them. I'd probably fuck everything up too. Do I play any heroes besides Torbjorn? Yeah, I play a lot of Sombra. I play a lot of Lucio. Those are probably my favorites. Have you ever found yourself agreeing with the core philosophy of a vicious human being, a serial killer? The core philosophy that Jim Jones had outside of, the final solution and the weird sex abuse shit, but this idea of, taking his people into the jungle and carving out an existence for them there that was, peaceful and self-sustained, and I think I can identify with that as a core driving force. It wasn't really self-sustained, though. It was very close to being self-sustainable. In fact, it was very close to self-sustained when it went under. Certainly, the flow of money had been stopped pending a congressional investigation, which is what started the whole thing. I don't remember the name of the congressman, but the congressman went there to investigate Jonestown. And what he found there at first looked like a very well-functioning, self-sustained colony where all the food that they were eating was grown and, required very little importation of resources. And it was really just a bunch of people being held hostage by a crazy person. um, do you believe in love? Is it just a word, or is it a legitimate phenomenon that we can't? Well, I don't think it's really a. I don't think we can't. It's something we can't explain. I think that love is different from person to person. So I do think it is kind of an ethereal concept, because one person's definition of love isn't going to be the same as the next person's definition of love. So I think love is what you decide it is, and it's kind of up to everybody to decide how they want to use the word love, or whether they want to use it. I mean, yeah, the feelings that we get in response to love are traceable to chemical reactions in the brain, for sure. You recently watched the movie Passengers, and they brought up a question. You're stranded on an island, but you have the power to teleport someone to you, so you aren't alone anymore. That's a hard question. Because, like, you might be signing that person's death warrant. You know what I mean? If you're stranded on an island, you might not make it. Good night, ribeye. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough moral conundrum. I don't know. Maybe I would try and bring somebody smart enough to escape from the island. Maybe I would all right, I'll teleport the world's most accomplished survivalist to me. Bear Grylls, dude. Think you'll cover Brett on DP anytime soon? I have no idea, dude. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know, man. I'm in really no hurry to get back to manatee bullshit. So, probably not, man. Teleport someone who also knows how to teleport. Okay. Do a fart, Paulzico. Do a fart. You know you wanna. You know that you wanna do it, Paulzico. You have a fetish for fat people, but nobody in your small town is seriously fat. I want to take my fat gut and plop it on some girl's fat ass. Okay. Cool, man. That's awesome, bro. Thank you for letting me know what your fantasies are. If you could instantly elect one living person, who would it be? Elect? Like to president? I don't know, dude. I think at this point, Jesse Ventura probably. I'm so done with like kind of the mainstream politicians that I think somebody like Jesse Ventura would be awesome. Somebody kind of outside of the Beltway, drop him in there. Noam Chomsky would not be a good choice, I don't think. He's a way too dour person. I think Jesse would be awesome. Yeah, dude, the body. Edward Snowden. I don't think that Edward Snowden would be a competent administrator. Or, for that matter, competent in any of the things that I would like a president to be. Jesse, on the other hand, has the political know-how and has the right ideas, I think, about most things. So... Tell a story again where you ran into Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, it's not a horribly funny story, but I was at a pizza joint on Santa Monica Boulevard, and I went in drunk as a skunk with a couple of friends of mine who were in a band. They were playing at the Whiskey A Go Go. They were all stoked. We were drunk. I walked in, ordered pizza, talked a bunch of shit, and then right at the end, I asked the waitress if any famous people ever came in, and she laughed at me. And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I just think it's funny you asked me that question." She goes, "I get that question all the time." She's like, "Yeah, we get famous people." She's like, "I just think it's funny you asked because," she's like, "Did you seriously not see who was sitting right here?" She pointed at the table that was literally like right next to us. And I was like, "No." And she laughed. She goes, "All right, well, that was Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire." She was like, "They come in here all the time. They come in here late at night and get a slice of pizza and have a beer and chill." She goes, "I just think it's funny. They were sitting like 5 feet from you." I was like, "Welp." Yeah. And, look, I was able to confirm that they were photographed outside that pizza place a lot. There were a lot of paparazzi photos. Damn. I tried to hold that sneeze back and it was like struggle, struggle, escape. This sucks. Play Minecraft instead. Okay. I'll go play some Minecraft. I think we're done with balls deep, dude. Time to take it back to normal. Thoughts on the singularity? I don't have any. We're not marching towards it like we should be. Most people don't even understand what it is. It's a distant, vague possibility, if a possibility at all. It's a piece of shit. What's the number one thing on my bucket list? Travel. Not any particular destination, just as much travel as I can. That really is the only bucket list that I have. I want to see as much of this planet as I can. I want to experience as much as I can. So, just as much travel as I can, man. It's a never-ending bucket list to see as much shit and experience as much shit as I can before I croak. Do you think this show will see a drop in trolls once March break is over for students? I don't know, probably. What is the biggest issue in politics today, like climate change, absorption, minimum wage? I think the biggest political issue is money in politics. And I mean, that covers a lot of very specific issues, but in a broad sense, the kind of insertion of money into politics is the first and foremost thing that we need to deal with politically. If that isn't dealt with, then nothing else matters. Because you can't trust your representatives to be representing you. Do you plan on doing other stuff on the show besides talking? Well, we do subscribe to Grappling Ignorance. I mean, I don't know that I'll subscribe, but I'll check him out. I think I've heard of Grappling Ignorance. Thanks, Johnny. Do you think a black hole contains a different set of physics beyond the event? I don't know, man. I don't even really understand a black hole, to be honest with you. The physics behind it are thoroughly beyond me, and what it does to reality is thoroughly beyond me. I have no idea, dude. It's an interesting question, but I mean, I understand the basics of the black hole, but I still don't understand. Right, it's a point of it's a gravity well, infinite density, and so incredibly dense and so incredibly the gravity is so intense that even light can't escape it. But I don't know what that means on the other side. When you enter a black hole, all trajectories leading away from the singularity lead into the past when you weren't moving. That's beyond me, man. If you guys have a meetup in Vancouver, Canada, I want to meet you and smoke a huge fucking joint. Cool, bro. Sounds like a plan to me. You thought hypotheticals were silly? I mean, when really that's all you bring, it is silly. Hypotheticals obviously are useful to frame or structure a conversation, but when the conversation devolves into the setting up of multiple levels of constant absurd hypotheticals, it gets a little stupid. What kind of extreme situation would you need to be in to eat dino? I don't think I could do it, man. I'd probably die before I ate this little dog. I couldn't kill him. I couldn't hurt him. You know, I care too much for animals, and I care too much for him, particularly being my animal. I don't know that I could hurt him to save my own skin. I mean, I guess maybe I'd do it to save Ashley or my mom or something, but it would be a very hard thing. It's scary to know that even if we stopped all carbon emissions, the Earth would still warm by about 2 degrees centigrade. The only thing that would stop is carbon sequestration. Well, I know, dude. I know we've gone over the fucking hump. To test your karma, observe your dharma. I use chi squares. Your dharma is like your carbon footprint for the... What the fuck, dude? Oh, man. What are your thoughts on Satan? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. Who knows what fucking... I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's Manson. What can you possibly know? What can you say about Manson? Like, how can we... Maybe it never gets released. Maybe that little chunk is all we ever see of it. Maybe he's planning on, like, going on a fucking drug bender and killing himself or some shit. And that's his statement. I don't know. What are your thoughts on death and crossing the threshold? Is this a simulation? I don't know if this is a simulation or not. So I have to assume, what I can based on the available facts, right? And from what I can tell, my consciousness is dependent on the biological machinery of my brain. And if that ceases to function, then my consciousness ceases to exist. So I don't really think of it as crossing a threshold. I think of it as just like the end of a biological function. Jesse Ventura would pile drive Bernie straight into the... Yeah, he would, dude. Or maybe he'd join it up, dude. Sanders Ventura, dude. What are your thoughts on the gorilla? I haven't heard him yet. Was Donnie Darko a selfish asshole? His death meant his sister was pedo-touched and shit. I don't know, dude. Donnie Darko is not a movie that I enjoy all that much, so... All my friends, when that movie was out, were like, dude, this movie right here, man. This movie is gonna change your fucking life, man. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah. Never seen a movie like it. Fucked with my head. Made me think about shit. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I watched it, and I got to the end of it, and I was like, oh. Okay. That's really, like, and I've only really watched it one other time, So, really didn't do it for me. Thoughts on the new Beauty and the Beast movie being banned in places like Russia? Whatever, dude. I think we need to put faggots in all of our movies, so those stupid asses are forced to be like, can we ban every American movie? We must. They feature gay. But how can we show movie? Show Russian movie. There are no Russian movie. Oh no. Our stupid ideology has fucked us again. You know, like we should just fill all our movies with faggots so that these stupid ass, backwards ass countries have to be like, we banned all your movie. Be like, good. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm sure Russian movies suck ass. I'm sure that there's really nothing that I want to watch going on in Russia. Hello, Dmitri. Do you have money for drugs? Yes, I do, Ivan. I have money for drugs. You give money for drugs. I give you bullet, Ivan. Dmitri, what would cause you to betray me so? I now work for the mafia. Bang, bang. Ah, you have killed me, Dmitri, but I will have my revenge. He just had a conversation with a Polish dude, and he said he wants to isolate his country from the internet, just like China, because of America's world domination scheme. I'm fine with that. Some of these countries want to drop off the grid or whatever. I'm fine with that, dude. Go for it, Poland. Get the fuck out of here. More bandwidth for me. My weed tolerance is pretty heroic. Slav countries are uniting to drop off the grid. No faggot media and influence in their... Oh, dude, it's going to be great for them, man. You imagine, dude? Can you imagine how fucking wonderful it's going to be, dude? For those Slav countries, dude? Not having any of the cool shit that the rest of the Western world has, dude. Just having crazy-ass Slav movies and crazy-ass Slav music videos and stupid-ass, backwards-ass, shitty-ass, virus-filled Slav websites. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking paradise on Earth, dude. Paradise on fucking Earth. Yeah, get those Slavs off of my Dota 2. Yeah, get out of here. I'm all for it, dude. Make your own internet, please. Take Russia with you, too. And Peru. Take them. Put them on your fucking thing. You guys can all play Dota together. It'll be great. Anybody that's ever played Dota 2 knows why Peru. And if you haven't played Dota 2 and you don't know why Peru, I would suggest that you play a few games of Dota 2. And then after a few games, you will know why Peru needs its internet fucking cut off. Just play a few games. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm sure their weed and food is good, but they can't play Dota 2 for shit. Ja, ja, ja. League of Legends is a superior MOBA. League of Legends is the most dog shit MOBA on the market right now. Thank you, Devin. Would you invest into a man-sized chocolate fountain as a living room piece? And if so, milk or dark chocolate? I'd like to be able to switch. If I'm going to have a man-sized chocolate fountain in the middle of my... I'd like to be able to just switch between dark and white chocolate, right? Revan says, have a nice day, everybody. Well, thank you. Have a nice day yourself, my friend. League is terrible, man. League is terrible. Stop wasting your time. Play Dota 2 or play Heroes. Play a real MOBA. If you had one video game you had to play for 20 years straight, what would it be? Also, to the guy who paid $5, my cat's name is Revan. That's cool. One video game, huh? It'd have to be something that just is infinitely replayable. So I'd probably pick like a roguelike. Maybe what's that one? I used to play one, NetHack. NetHack, with the decent skin. Or like Caves of Cud or something. I don't know. Something like infinitely replayable, randomized. I think that'd be probably your best bet. Dwarf Fortress would be a good one. One of these games, oh dude, maybe this wouldn't be the game that I take with you, but let me geek out for a second about what I want to do. I'm currently saving money, and what I want to get eventually is I want to get a decent flight stick and throttle combo. They call them a HOTAS or a HOTAS or something. And I want to get Elite Dangerous. And eventually I want to get a Vive so that I can play Elite Dangerous with my shit with the Vive on, dude. Gotta have to save money for a while. Oh, dude, Elite Dangerous. I don't even want to buy the game until I've got the right shit to play it. You play Elite with a HOTAS and Oculus. Definitely a must try for everyone. Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to play the game, dude. I can't wait. I'm so stoked. I've heard so many good things about Elite Dangerous on VR, and it looks like the type of game that I just desperately want to play. I played Eve, yeah, for a long time. An MMO favorite of yours? Go for it, dude. I'd love to hear it. See you next time. All right, dude. I wish I could pronounce your name, but I can't. So have a good night, dude, whose name I can't pronounce. You play ED on Xbox? What's ED? World of Tanks, yeah, I've heard of that. I own Rocket League. I've never fired it up, though, so I'll have to try it out. Oh, man, dude. It's a pirate MMO, Pirates of the Burning Sea. Yeah, I've heard of it. Dude. Isn't it kind of hard to get into for a new person, though? Like, doesn't it require a lot of fucking grinding, and even then, you're never as good as anybody? It's been around for a long time, hasn't it? I think I tried Pirates of the Burning Seas back in the day. Hello, I'm from the year 20... Okay. Go back to 2077, faggot. Do you disagree with people torrenting? No, I don't disagree with other people doing it. I personally choose not to do it, and so I don't. But that's a personal choice, and I don't really judge other people who do it. Destiny consumed every aspect of your life for 2 years, so yeah, I'm not looking to get into a game like that right now. I don't have the time. Plus, I'm playing Nier Automata right now, so or automata, or whatever it is. Automata. Whatever. Torrent some games. Oh yeah, dude. I totally understand. I went through my phase too where I torrented everything. Dude, 2B is she's pretty good looking, dude. I'm just wondering if her and 9S are ever gonna fuck, dude. Yeah, it's really good, man. I'm pretty obsessed with it. Did you hear about the guys at Playtronic dropping JonTron? Playtronic? I don't even know he was working for them, but that sucks. Ashley will call you gay if you watch Ouran High School. Okay, I won't. It sounds like something that I would never watch, so. No, not really. I changed my mind before I really started making content, like monetized content on YouTube. I haven't torrented anything in a very long time. I just choose not to. JonTron is my nigga. I'm not done with the Skyrim vids, no. I'd like to mod it back up and maybe start again, or try and save that save data, or that save file. See if I can pull it off my old hard drive and Can you add me on PS4? Sure, dude. I think my PS4 thing is Pauldrox. Pauldrox. Elite Dangerous? No, I'm gonna get it on PC. I don't even think it's on PS4. Is your name really Polly Parker? Yeah, dude, Polly Parker. Do a fart, Paul Zico. Oh, man. Oh, the pollen is so bad right now. The pollen. Ooh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go check out the city. Let's go see what's happening. I'm gonna go crack open the window anyway. It's a little warm. Oh, I think the window's already open, but I want to go stand over here anyway. I like to hear the sound of the city at night. Here you go. Sounds pretty cool. Kazantite, dude? Well, thank you, Revan. Kazantite. Oh, it's Gazoon-type, dude. You're saying bless you. Speaking of torrents, did you ever get some weird shit in place of what you were... Yeah, dude. That was one of the problems with torrenting, was that you never knew what you were going to get. There is a part of me that wants to take a walk tonight down to 13 coins and get some grub. Uh, 13 Coins is a 24-hour diner right here in downtown Bellevue. Do something cringy. Do something cringy. I'll meet you there. Somebody just gave $5 and said nothing. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Irie Mike 420. Irie Mike 420, blaze it, dank weed, smoke a weed, dude. Why don't you get a house? Isn't Washington cheap AF? Seattle is not cheap AF. I'm in the Seattle metro area, so if you know a cheap house, let me know. My place here, this is a 1-bedroom. Nah, everyone lives in cramped spaces they hate, and then they stay outside so they don't have to go home. That's really not the way that I perceive it here, but okay. How much for a shitty apartment in Seattle? I don't know, dude. I don't live in a shitty apartment, but Seattle's pretty expensive to live in. I mean, you could probably get a better idea Googling. Here your mom's got a cheap house. Everyone likes to stay there. Man, that's a sick burn, bro. Yo mama burns. If I send you a please be patient, I have autism hat to the DPPO box, will you force to... Dude, if he won't wear it, I will. For sure. Hardest your dick has been. I don't know that I cataloged it, man. I don't know. I want to move to Washington after college. Kind of sick of the Caribbean. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're fucking tired of where you're at, come to Seattle, dude. We got trees and rain. If you had one line and monologue that was your favorite when you did theater, what would it be, and could you still recite it now? Yeah. I'm not going to, because I need to be loud to do it properly, and Ashley's trying to sleep. But the monologue where it's from The Odd Couple, and Oscar Madison is telling off Felix Unger finally, who is this kind of neat freak that's moved in with him. And I could still do that monologue from the top of my head. Like, I won't perform it, but just to show you that I can. You want to know what the problem is, Felix? I'll tell you what the problem is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the moose calls that open up your ears at night. Let's see, hold on. Well, it has been a while since I performed it, so... Let's see. You want to know what the problem is, Felix? I'll tell you what the problem is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the moose calls to open up your ears at night. I can't take it anymore, Felix. I'm cracking up. Everything that you do annoys me. And when you're not here, the things that I know you're going to do when you get here annoy me. You leave little notes on my pillow. I got a little note. Anyway, whatever. I could do the whole thing with very little prep, and it is my favorite monologue to do. It was the first big monologue that I learned to do. I'm a little high, but it's all still in there somewhere. Do you know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's obsessed with death. What? Paul, thanks for standing up for free speech and being a well-spoken guy, even though you do get on my nerves sometimes. I genuinely do appreciate your insight. You're very knowledgeable. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words, dude. And I will be sure to keep tap dancing on your nerves from time to time. because that's kind of what I wanted to. I like tap dancing on people's nerves. The answer to universe is 42. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I get knocked down, Chumbawamba, dude. I'm not a badass, no. No, no, no. I still remember how you talked about your own potential. You basically just decided to be happy and not worry about it. That's not really, I mean, that's a vast oversimplification. I would say closer to what I did to change my life was I decided to make sacrifices. I decided that I was willing to make sacrifices in order to have a life that was closer to what I wanted. And that's really what's standing between you and the life that you want, is you're probably unwilling to make the sacrifices that it would be required to change the way that you do things, whether that means moving away from family or a partner, leaving behind a job or a home or a responsibility of some kind. It really does come down to what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give to change? I was willing to give pretty much everything. And that's how I got here. Yeah, man. I don't fucking roll on Shabbos. Does weed really help with depression and anxiety? What else helps? Exercise can help. Certainly, like active, counseling helps. So, remember when Brett had a prolapsed cow vagina in his recommended videos? Yeah. That was pretty fucking funny. We know what Brett's into, dude. He likes that prolapsed cow vagina. What race do I play? My first character is always a wood elf. Like a Bosmer or whatever they're called. Have you ever touched another guy's dick? I squoze Ben's dick on the show, on a private show, through his pants. But I squoze it. I squoze. Dude, I gave it a squeeze, dude. I squoze. You don't think squoze is a word, dude, but whatever, dude. I don't like squeezed, so I say I squoze it. I squoze that motherfucker, dude. I'm not gonna describe Ben's dick, dude. That's for me to know and for you to find out. Okay? I don't squoze and tell, okay? Have you ever had to reject another man? How did they take it? Yeah, dude. There was a dude that I was on a show with, and he was a kind of a flamboyantly gay dude, and we were friends. We had to work a lot together, so we were pretty close. I thought he was a cool guy. And one night we were at a rap party, and he was like, "I really like your shirt," and I was like, "Thanks, dude." And he's like, and he just put his hand around the back of my head and tried to lean in, and I was like, "Ah, what was that?" And he was like, "Oh, I think you're really cute and stuff." And I was like, "I'm flattered, dude, but I'm not gay." It's like, "Oh, well, yeah, but I just kind of," I was like, Alright, sorry. Things were weird after that. He wasn't a fat guy, no. Why doesn't Ben have a YouTube channel? I don't know. Probably because Ben's not really all that interested. I mean, Ben's YouTube channel, the Drunken Peasants, would be the YouTube channel he devotes his time and energy to, right? Is it weird that I get along with gay dudes better than straight dudes? I don't know. Maybe it is strange. Ever watched The Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah, I've seen it. Help me, my girlfriend bit down on my cock and now it's bent. Holy shit, dude. This White Widow that Scotty left over here, I'm kind of in a trance looking at this fucking chat. I'm just like, my brain is just not even really processing any of it. It's just like comment. I'm really trying, but every time I zero in, like, let me give you an example. Bruno Mars is gay as shit. His name's literally Bruno. Don't get more obvious than that. It's like every time I tune into the chat, it's like a snippet from some nightmare where everybody's talking about things that I don't care about, but I don't remember the context of it. You know what I mean? Like every time I try. My third eye is too open for my two normal eyes to see, I guess. Have you ever... If you could have any power ability from any RPG, MOBA, Skyrim, what would it be? Any RPG or MOBA? Because, dude, there were some pretty badass powers. I guess I just want to cast Ultima, dude. I want to be a Moogle. I just want to have the ability to cast Ultima. Is that too much to ask? That's my favorite thing from any fucking RPG ever, is that spell, Ultima. I just want to be able to cast Ultima. Can I do that? If so, then yes. I just want to cast it anytime I want. What the fuck is Ultima, dude? Have you not ever played fucking... You never played a Final Fantasy game, bro? Ultima's the spell of spells, dude. It's a spell so dope that, like, all you get to see of it is just like a tiny little bead that turns into a big white mushroom cloud that takes up the whole screen, dude. Just envelops all of creation in a giant scorching white light. Ultima. I haven't gotten to play the Persona games, honestly. I want to play like Persona 4, but they refuse to port it to the fucking PlayStation Store for some god-awful reason. So, nothing I can do. Persona 4 was on PS3, and then I think it was on PS2, maybe? Yeah, it's on PS2. So they just have never brought it to the store. You can get it on PS Vita. They released it Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, I don't want to buy a PS Vita just to play one fucking game. And certainly, like, even considering, like, the Vita is basically dead. Persona 5 is out? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Persona 5. Yeah, I want to get the... I mean, I'm hoping that eventually they'll release Persona 4 Golden on, like, the PlayStation Store or whatever, so I can just buy it and play it. But till then, I haven't really gotten to play it. The Vita still gets games. I mean, I don't know, dude. I was really considering getting a Vita at one point, and it had a few decent looking titles on it, but you have to be honest about the Vita, dude. It's in the end of its cycle. Like, it may still be getting releases here and there, but it's pretty much a zombie at this point. That they're just ever like, here, people bought this, so let's release a game every once in a while. Keep them happy. Then eventually we're just going to be like, sorry, the Vita's gone, but they ain't going to be happy if we do that now, so let's just give them a game. So I don't know that I want to buy that. This channel has gone to shit. Cool, dude. You don't have to be sorry, but you probably should just leave and unsubscribe and shit. I'll see you later, man. Or actually, I probably won't. Whatever movie makes you the most... what movie makes you the most emotional? Oh, like... I guess if documentaries count, then Dear Zachary. Do you think that Sony will produce another handheld? I don't know, man. Nintendo seems like it's got the handheld market so fucking locked down. But if Sony can come up with a piece of hardware that's awesome and that has really awesome release titles and is really easy for developers to develop for and attractive for those developers to develop for, then dude, the more I think about it, the less I want to go to 13 coins. I am hungry, but I have things here to eat. But the goddamn fucking The Walk sounds nice. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Polling the chat. Should Paul Zigo walk down to the 24-hour diner known as 13 Coins? Take you guys with me? Or should I not? Walk, 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 walk. Dear Zachary, if I tell you what it's about, it kind of ruins it. So just don't read about it. Just go watch it. Let's go. It's a me. Let's go for a walk. Mr. Satan says no. All right. Since Mr. Satan says no, then I'm sorry. All these yes votes are just outvoted. No, I'm going to do it. Give me like a minute or two. I'm going to throw on some pants and get my jacket. And we'll head down to 13 coins. So just give me a minute. shoes on. Lace up the boots. So it's a pretty decent walk to 13 coins. I think it's about a mile, a little less than a mile and a half round trip. So I'll definitely get my walking in for the day and solve my food problem. Oh. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Okay. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. For those of you that may be new, so you don't think the fucking world ended. The stream will go dark for a little while. You won't be able to see me because it's going to die when I leave my Wi-Fi and go in the elevator and shit. So it'll take me 2, 3, 4 minutes to get outside. Once I'm outside, I'll start the stream again and we'll take a walk, yeah? So let me just make sure I've got everything I need gathered up here. Let me just fill this real quick. Ooh. Yeah. 16 candles down the drain. The drain, 16 candles down the drain. Don't use that word in here, man. That ugly, hateful word. Have some class about you. Yeah, keen, exactly. What did you think I was talking about? What other word would inspire such a reaction in a person like me? Think of another. Okay. So I'm going to pause the stream here and you guys hang out. When I get back, we'll take a little walk down to the 13 coins. Okay. I think that handled it. Man, it's nice out here tonight.
It's just not super chilly. It's just nice. It's kind of misty. It's not raining, but there's a pretty heavy mist in the air. So that's pretty cool. Can't do a jizz out here, man. You guys crazy? But this is a pretty decent walk. And at the other end of it is more than decent food. Unfortunate news for you guys, though, is that my phone has like 23% battery left, which means that it'll be fine to get me there, but probably not to sit through the whole meal with me and walk back. Can't have my phone fucking dying, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'll walk up here in the stream for a little while and then maybe start it again as I'm walking back. See how it goes. See what happens. Oh, there we go. I didn't have to wait at all. Wait. Love how insistent the little the little people are here. Wait. Press the thing. Wait. Just tells you. It doesn't even get mad either. It just has the same tone. I think they should upgrade it. I really do. I think it should get pissed off as you push it. It should be like, wait. Give you like 3 or 4 of those, and then like, I said wait. And like 3 or 4 of those, and then like, fuck you. Quit pushing the button. Like 3 or 4 of those, and then like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. 3 or 4 of those, and then like, okay, let's talk about this. Can you please stop pushing the button? 3 or 4 of those, and then like, all right, asshole. Next time you touch this button, I'll shock you. Get 3 or 4 of those, and then, you know, we'll give you something to do while you were waiting at the crosswalk. Something interactive, you know? And then maybe they could really give it the ability to shock people if they were fucking with it too much. Might be a useful little addition, I don't know. This one doesn't say wait. This one doesn't say wait. So somebody asked Ashley. Ashley works at a Jamba Juice, and they asked her if she was doing GMA discounts. And she was like, what the fuck is that? Maybe she didn't say it that way, but she said, I don't know what that is. And he goes, oh, Good Morning America. So apparently, Good Morning America.
Wait.
Dude, somebody's bumping some heartfelt music. The Westin. Okay. Doot doot. Boop boop. Boop boop. So this is like we're walking by one of Ben's favorite places right now. This is Earl's here in Bellevue. Obviously not open right now, but they have really good ribs. They have like these fried short ribs. They're pretty dank. Like an appetizer type deal. Whoa. Hey. It's good to know that even when the mall is closed, we still get that the good tunes, man. It really is strange that this place is down here, because I guess maybe there are just enough people like me that live and work down here that work at odd hours to justify them staying open all goddamn night. I guess it could be they are attached to like the Hyatt Regency too. So that might have something to do with it. Maybe they've got like a contract with the Hyatt to supply their people with like 24-hour room service or some shit. I don't know. Uh-oh. Some dude peed on some dude's car, dude. There's a couple of drunk dudes, and one of them peed on the other one's car, and they're having an argument. I guess they're having an argument about whether or not that was the right thing to do. I'm gonna guess no. All right. Well, thankfully, that worrying little interlude happened right here as I'm ready to go into 13 coins. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to end this. I may or may not start another stream. If I don't, probably because my phone got too low. If I do, I'll see you then. Thanks, guys.